contact number 7005.
Top news headlines. Top priority of the government is providing better health care, says Chief Minister Biren. Issue on real indigenous people is still unclear, says MLA KH Joykishan. Three BRTF officials killed in road mishap near Sinam village. Police commando successfully rescued 3 laborers kidnapped by KNLA. And MP Leishemba Sanajauba bats for inclusion of Meitei Mayek in currency note. A very good evening and welcome to Times of Manipur English News at 6:30 p.m. This is MASACO NINGTHOUJAM giving you the latest news updates. Before we move on to the news, a COVID advisory for the general public. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. And now the news in detail. On the 8th day of the ongoing 12th session of the 11th Manipur Legislative Assembly today, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh informed the House that government is committed to ensure better healthcare facilities in the state. Replying to a query and supplementary raised by Surya Kumar Okram, MLA, during question hour, Chief Minister said providing healthcare facilities to the people is one of the top priority areas of which the government is committed. Chief Minister said with an aim to provide better healthcare to the people, proposals for opening of 3 new medical colleges at Churachandpur District Hospital, Thobal District Hospital and Chandel District Hospital have been submitted already to the central government, of which approval for upgradation of Churachandpur District Hospital to Medical College has been granted. He said this is the second state-owned medical college after JNIMS. Under the funding pattern of 90:10, a total of Rs 325 crores has been sanctioned by the Ministry of Health, Family Welfare. Biren Singh said the state government is constantly urging the ministry for upgradation of Thobal District Hospital to a new medical college. Replying to another question and supplementary raised by Surya Kumar Okram, MLA, Chief Minister informed the House that as per reports, there is no cases of serious health complications with respect to those who have recovered from COVID-19. He said state government has constituted an expert committee for inspection, supervision and guidance of government and other hospitals. Post-COVID complications management committees of RIMS and JNIMS were constituted and dedicated post-COVID wards will also be opened if required. He also assured the House that the government is fully committed for providing super specialty services wherever necessary. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh today informed the House that new policy for recruitment of Group C and D post has been implemented from March 28, 2017 as per the norms of central government except for recruitment of state security personnel. He was replying to a query raised by opposition MLA K. Ranjit Singh. He said, as of now, new norms for recruitment of Group B post has not been implemented in the state. While replying to another question raised by MLA TH Lokeshwar Singh, Biren Singh said that under the PMKSY HKKP GW, 50 irrigation tube wells have been executed. He said altogether 550 such wells will be executed with an estimated cost of Rs 61.68 crore. Power supply line to the feasible areas and solar power terminals will also be made available to the wells for their functioning. Agriculture Minister O. Lukhoi Singh informed the House that a total of Rs 2,238.37 lakh has been sanctioned for the construction of rice research station at Wangbal in Thoubal district under special plan assistance during 2013-14 and 2014-15. While replying to a question raised by K. Ranjit Singh, the minister said a total of Rs 248.707 lakh as state matching share is yet to be sanctioned. He said required laboratory equipment, furniture and farm machinery will be installed as and when the state share is released. Thangmaiban constituency MLA Joy Kishan today said that it is still unclear who are the real indigenous people of Manipur and suggested that until the matter is clear, it is better not to hold the upcoming elections in the state and initiate a proper voter identification exercise. Moving a cut policy motion on demand for police in the House, MLA Joy Kishan also said that ILP in the state is a hollow system as there are no proper guidelines except the Gazette notification. Three officials of Border Road Task Force (BRTF) of 82 RCC Technopol were killed in a major road mishap that took place at Tarau Lamkai near Sinam village today. The bodies were recovered from a deep gorge. The BRTF officials were identified as Rakesh Kumar, Rajesh Saharia and J. Devender Reddy. Earlier in the day, a team of Technopol Police, 8th Manipur Rifles under the supervision of Superintendent of Police T.H. Vikramjit and Thoubal Additional Superintendent of Police launched a search operation this morning after they received a missing report of the BRTF officials. The officials left BRTF company Technopol in a truck to attend a training program organized under 25th BRTF in Imphal West yesterday when the fatal accident took place, a report said. Imphal East Police Commando successfully rescued 3 laborers kidnapped by suspected members of the Kuki National Liberation Army KNLA in the wee hours today. They were rescued at around 3 from a location in between New and Old Boljang under Mapo Dam Police Station. In the rescue operation, the commando team exchanged heavy fire with the kidnappers which lasted for around 2 hours, police reports said. An AK-56 rifle belonging to the militants was recovered from the site. There were no reports of casualties. As per a police report, the KNLA militants abducted the 3 laborers who were engaged in construction of 3 bridges at Itham and Kaithilmanbi on the night of February 8th. The police identified the rescued laborers at Laishram Debachandra, aged 53 years, son of late L. Tomba Singh of Khangabok Part 1, Khulakpam Lekai, Yumnam Sushil Kumar Singh, alias Nanau, aged 33 years, son of Y. Irabot Singh of Thoubal Athopam Makha Lekai, and Ngangbam Gunathor Singh, aged 53 years, son of NG Nabakumar Singh of Kangla Sipai Mayai Lekai resident. The 3 laborers have been brought to Imphal. They told media that they were kidnapped by the militants from the construction site for ransom. Meanwhile, Additional Superintendent of Police Operations, Ronnie Mayengbam, told media that the police have launched a manhunt to nab the kidnappers.
Kapna biam khar kapna re tawuta bo khoina laibu pha bahai dra khoina rescue to guding amore ngasigi akhoigi moina kidnap to khiba moi ahum maksidi akhoina sida akhoigi leire moi ahum sisu akhoina ꯌꯦꯛ ꯇ ꯀꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯔꯦꯁꯀ꯭ꯌꯨ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯝꯐꯥꯜ ꯏꯁꯀꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯇꯤꯝꯒꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯆꯧꯕ ꯑꯦꯆꯤꯞꯃꯦꯟ ꯑꯃꯅꯤ
ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯥꯎꯁꯦ ꯐꯪꯕꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯊꯛꯇ ꯒꯥꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯊꯧꯒꯠꯂꯛꯄꯅꯤ ꯊꯧꯒꯠꯂꯛꯄꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯁ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯆꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯂꯥꯞꯄꯁꯤꯗ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯄꯦꯛ ꯇꯧꯗꯕ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯃꯊꯛꯇ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯝꯒꯗ꯭ꯔꯥꯅ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯁꯗꯟꯂꯤ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯁ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯕꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯎꯕꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯐꯦꯔꯤꯡ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯄꯅꯤ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯑꯒ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯁꯥꯏꯗꯇ ꯆꯦꯟꯅꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯥꯞꯅꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯨꯡ ꯑꯃ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯠ 10 ꯀꯨꯟ ꯑꯗꯨꯋꯥꯏꯃꯨꯛꯇꯤ ꯀꯥꯞꯅꯔꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯃꯊꯛꯇ ꯇꯤꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯆꯦꯜꯂꯦ ꯃꯈꯥꯗ ꯇꯤꯝ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯥꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯔꯤꯏꯟꯐꯣꯔꯁꯃꯦꯟꯒꯤ ꯊꯝꯃ ꯀꯟꯅ ꯀꯥꯞꯅꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯁ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯗꯦꯟꯖꯔꯁ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯄꯣꯠꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯀꯥꯡꯕꯨꯁꯤꯡꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯥꯏꯗꯦꯟꯇꯤꯐꯥꯏ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯋꯥꯒꯗꯕꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯣꯟꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯦꯅ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯂꯧꯔꯛ ꯈꯣꯠꯂꯛ ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯑꯥꯏꯗꯦꯟꯇꯤꯐꯥꯏ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯔꯦꯁꯀ꯭ꯌꯨ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯒꯅꯤ.
Meanwhile, Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren has announced to give reward to the police team for the successful rescue operation. He informed this today in the House. During 0 hour in Rajya Sabha today, Manipur MP Laishemba Sanajauba drew the attention of the House towards inclusion of Manipuri script or Meitei Mayek in the Indian currency note. In the upper house, Laishemba Sanajauba mentioned that Manipuri language was included in the 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution on August 20, 1992, along with other languages like Konkani and Nepali. He added Konkani and Nepali languages are included in the Indian currency notes.
Manipuri language means Meitei law was included in the 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution on 20th August 1992, along with other languages like Konkani and Nepali. Accordingly, Konkani and Nepali we are already included in Indian currency notes. Now Manipuri is being taught up to MA first semester in the Manipuri script, Meitei Mayek. I therefore request the government through this August House to include Manipuri language in Manipuri script in Indian currency note, which is the wish and long cherished dream of our Manipuri people and Honorable Chief Minister of Manipur, Sri N. Biren Singh.
Right.
Thank you.
And now it's time for a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Watch an encounter with Jeet Nimumba.
ꯑꯇꯣ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯗꯅ ꯇꯥꯃꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯣꯂꯤꯇꯤꯛꯁꯇ ꯆꯪꯉꯛꯈꯤꯕꯅꯣ ꯁꯤ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯚꯤꯌꯨꯋꯔꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯈꯪꯅꯤꯡꯉꯝꯒꯅꯤ.
ꯇꯁꯦꯡꯅꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯑꯥꯔꯂꯤ ꯏꯖꯨꯀꯦꯁꯟ
Saklon Ama Manipurgi Ihan Hanba web series Ihulda Hijeb Amasung Apangi Saktam Langbikiba Ketrimayum Mahes Amadi Nikita NINGTHOUJAM Lagliba Tarik Tara Humdoi Thang Janumit Ki Numidang Pung Taret Makai Taba Matamda Saklon Amada Puduna Lakcheragani Hijeb Amadi Apangda Hangbining Bawahang Hangbada Natana Wari Watai Sabina Bagidamak Aikogi number 7629943543 da call Tobiro.
ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯇꯤꯅꯦ ꯅꯋꯥ ꯂꯧꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯅꯪꯅ ꯇꯧ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯊꯕꯛꯇꯣ ꯇꯧꯗ꯭ꯔꯁꯦ ꯁꯨꯡꯇꯧ ꯇꯧꯔꯣꯏ ꯅꯪꯒꯅꯦ ꯊꯨꯡꯅꯗ꯭ꯔꯁꯦ
Laser roasted puff with the Little Backyard Company na puthok chaba gehu mapumdagi semba iron gi chang wang na yawba thau gi chang nem na yawba ahal angang puna chabada hakchang da kanaba kaya marum piraba supna tagi lupa kuntra khakta piba hauraba chanaba makhalni fangfam Krishu House Uripo Koisnam Lekai near Robert Naurim showroom. Contact number 7005746396.
Seventh Heaven, a slice of happiness. India's largest bakery chain, now at Porompat Soibam Lekai and Kesampat Konzeng Hazari Lekai. % pure veg bakery which provide fresh cake in just 7 minutes. Cakes of all designs, shapes and sizes available at reasonable and affordable price. Half kg cakes starts at ₹310 only. Home delivery also available. To order and for more details, please contact for Porompat 9366 818369 and for Kesampat 7988662413.
Iramdam asidasu anauba oina world class machine sizinaduna 20 steps refining eye testing gi facility phanghanjari. Leo Lamnong Excellency Opticals, Khurai Lamnong Bazaar, Tinchit Road, Imphal East.
Adomgidamakta khudongchaba asi pijari. Adomgi mit lemna test tawjari amasung adomgi chanaba chunaba lens sing amadi frame singda chada kun fawgi discount pijari. Leo Lamlong Excellency Opticals, Khurai Lamlong Bazaar, Tinchit Road, Imphal East.
Welcome back after the break. N. Biren this evening distributed a ₹10 lakh reward and Chief Minister's commendation to the personnel of Imphal East Police who successfully rescued 3 kidnapped labourers at a location in between Old Boljang and New Boljang under Mapo Dam Police Station today. All Manipur United Clubs organization, AMUCO, today celebrated its 28th Foundation Day at Kwakaithil Akam Lekai Community Hall in Imphal. In his speech on the occasion, AMUCO President P.H. Nando Luang said that the outcome of Indo-Naga Framework Agreement should not be allowed to disrupt the integrity of Manipur in any way and that AMUCO always stands for safeguarding the integrity. Manipur Human Rights Commission MHRC Acting Chairman Khaidem Mani, Poirei Lemarol Mera Paibi Apunba Manipur President L. Memchobi, former AMUCO President Ito Tongbram, and leaders of various civil society organizations were present at the function. Further, Nando Luang said that AMUCO was set up in 1993 and that it has been taking active role in tackling many issues. Nando reiterated that AMUCO always welcomes the final Naga solution, but not at the cost of territorial integrity of Manipur.
Manipur gi miyamna kariguma mo amata framework agreement da Manipur gi integrity thokpa yaba matang dadi akoi compromise tawroi thengnabam topa thengnagani haibasi akoi harade logdung labo phirep to mada kaisu khongoi framework agreement gi matang da thengnana bagi damakta AMUCO ga wakhalon manaba luk ya punjalaga akoi matam panamakta mikhup na hom singna lejari aduna government of India na amadi framework agreement da senariba Kanglup Lupsingna, Masi Makatana, Kana Road of Lambi, and the Sum Kong Tang Vigano, Hyperwapamsi, Akoi, Amukogi, my Kadikisu hygienic.
MHRC Acting Chairman Khaidem Mani said that AMUCO has been shouldering a big role in the state urged for strengthening of the organization. Veteran politician O. Joy today opined that the ongoing State Assembly session must take a decision to renovate the historic Moirang Kangla. Addressing the media at his residence in Kakwa, O. Joy said that Moirang Kangla has a significant place in the freedom struggle by Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Joy recalled that Indian National Army INA and Subhash Chandra Bose unfurled the tricolour at Moirang Kangla on April 14, 1944. Joy said, "We must honour the freedom fighters." He urged the lawmakers to take up renovation work on Moirang Kangla.
Ningtam land the Akwigi, Itiasi Webalam Yam the Mari Mangadi and Song Itanaba, Mafam Sing Share, Masi, the Barot Sarkana Chapchan Handaki, Sahi the Puning Chong Toe, Loinen, Mafam Masi the Malim Gitakta, international level the Akwigi Pung. Chinganbe aba akoigi international level the pung chinganbe aba akoigi touristi mayamgi malengi mayamgi pung chinganbe aba maung dan thina semgot na ba saung na ba Manipur Bidhan Sabha na wari pa malorga baro sarkar da akoi khangan ba chungani han ai pung da fawi maram asina aina ai sai hairi ba maru e mayam sigle na assembly phamming da ngasigi mayam unabagi tanda se aina logya ba.
Supporters of ousted Myanmar leader Aung San Suu Kyi defied the junta's call to halt mass gatherings today as hundreds of thousands joined nationwide demonstrations, with many urging Washington to toughen sanctions imposed on the ruling generals. A media report said security forces carried out another series of arrests overnight with those detained, including at least one doctor who had taken part in an escalating civil disobedience campaign. Social media giant Facebook said it would cut the visibility of content run by Myanmar's military, saying they had continued to spread misinformation after seizing power in the February 1st coup. In the biggest city, Yangon, hundreds of doctors in white duty coats and scrubs marched past the Golden Shwedagon Pagoda, the country's holiest Buddhist site, while in another part of the town, football fans wearing team kits marched with humorous placards denouncing the military. India reported 9,309 new COVID-19 cases within a span of 24 hours, taking the total number of cases recorded so far to 1,08,80,603 today. The fresh cases recorded in the past 24 hours is lower than almost 13,000 new cases that were reported yesterday as per Health Ministry data. However, India's coronavirus situation seems to be improving as more than 600 districts spread across the country have not reported a single death from coronavirus in the last 1 week, a huge feat considering that the country was reporting over 1,000 deaths per day just a few months ago. According to updated data on the Health Ministry's website, 87 deaths have been reported within a span of 24 hours, taking the country's total fatalities from COVID-19 to 1,55,447. Meanwhile, almost 15,900 people were discharged after recovery in the same duration, and the total number of recoveries now stand at 1,05,89,230. At present, India has just less than 1.36 lakh active cases, which forms just a fraction of the total number of cases registered so far in the country. The country has also vaccinated over 75 lakh frontline and healthcare workers. In Manipur, the cumulative number of active cases has dropped to 53, while the recoveries have reached 28,729. The recovery rate is 98.53% as of 11 a.m. today. The state's COVID-19 case count stands at 29,155 after 7 new cases were reported in the last 24 hours, as per the data from the state COVID-19 Common Control Room. The fresh cases were reported from Imphal West, Thoubal and Churachandpur districts. The death toll is 373, with no fatality reported in the last 24 hours. Seeking revocation of the Lukose Zo's acquittal in the high-profile multi-crore drug seizure case, the Apunba Nupi Lup Anul Bishnupur today organized a protest meet at Yumnam Kuno Mini Market. Representatives of Amkil, Apunba Nupi Lup and womenfolk of Yumnam Kuno attended the protest meet. Anul Bishnupur District President L. Pramo said that the Manipur government should live up to its word. And now it's time for another short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
In studies, in sports, in science, in arts, in competitions, in caring for the environment, in life, nothing but excellence for a holistic learning with a difference. Shishu Nishthaniketan, nothing but excellence.
Nongin Institute of Tutorials ki Class 10 amasung 12 ki revision class lakliba February 3 amadi CBSE gi na February 11 dagi haujaragani. Class 9 amasung 10 gi Special Foundation course March 4 dagi haujaragani. Batch amada mahiroi 30 dagi hena laujaroi. Jadi material pibaga loina na hostel amasung transportation gi khudong jabasu leizari. Ngasimag admission tobiu Nongin Institute of Tutorials RDS High School Konung Mama. Contact number 8014221074.
Guardians Academy Imphal. Admission open. Coaching for NDA written exam course starting from 1st February to 31st March 2021. Timing 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. daily. Coaching for clearing SSB interview to join Indian Army, Navy, Air Force and Coast Guard as men and women officers. Course starting from 1st February to 10th February 2021. Timing 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. daily. For more details, please contact Guardians Academy Imphal. Contact number 098633888639 or 09436893439.
IPS, the Imphal Public Higher Secondary School, Kanchipur, Imphal. Admission opens. Both school and daycare facilities. Features are morning and evening tuitions for all subjects. Daycare schedule from morning to evening. Strict supervision and CCTV surveillance. Audio-visual and smart classes. Co-curricular and extracurricular activities. Thangta, Mukna and Manipuri Jagoi. Guest teachers and counseling sessions. Compulsory of sports, arts and culture. Online and e-learning classes during the long vacation, general strike and pandemic. Facilities of shooting sports, football, gym, fitness, yoga and aerobic. Personality development classes. IPS, a government recognized and affiliated school to BOSIM and COSIM, a national and international awarded school, top choice for your child's career.
Welcome back after the break. As part of the Nasha Mukt Bharat campaign, the district-level Nasha Mukt Bharat campaign and Royal Academy of Law (RAL) Oinam jointly organized an awareness program on community outreach and identification on dependent population today at the seminar hall of RAL. District Social Welfare Officer N. Jyotish, RAL Oinam Principal I. Jugeshwar, People's Resource Development Association Secretary L. Suranjoy, Apunba Punchikon Chief Functionary K. Pradeep Kumar, Head of Psychiatry Department, Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS, Dr. R.K. Lenin were present on the occasion. Students of RAL and Oinam Girls Government High School, teaching and non-teaching staffs of RAL also attended the awareness program. During the program, Dr. R.K. Lenin said that in the past, people belonging to the labor class were the main users of drug, tobacco products and other intoxicants in the state, but in the past around 2 decades, youngsters have replaced them. He also expressed concern over the increasing availability of SP tablets, WY tablets and tobacco products in Manipur. The Teachers and Medical Officers Association RIMS Imphal today held a sit-in protest inside the hospital campus today. The demonstration was organized in support of the Pan-India Relay Hunger Strike from February 1st to 14th. The protest was to show opposition to mixing up of traditional and modern systems of medicine. Indian Medical Association IMA has expressed resentment and called for the withdrawal of the Gazette notification issued by the Central Council of India Medicine CCIM, which empowers an Ayush doctor to pursue 2 years of training in Tantra Shalya to perform 48 different operations. The sit-in protest was attended by around 50 faculty members and medical officers of RIMS. The Financial Literacy Week FLW 2021, organized by Manipur State Cooperative Bank Limited MSCB, has concluded. The program was held at Mutampibo in Imphal West today on the theme Developing Credit Discipline and Encourage Availing Credit from Formal Financial Institutions. The FLW began from February 8th. A 2-day workshop cum interaction on National Education Policy and Mission 2.5 Plus NAAC on the theme Redefining Quality and Standard of Higher Educational Institution of Manipur kicked off today at Naurem Bihari College's Indoor Hall, Kundrakpam. Lilong Haurebi College Principal Dr. M.R. Sheikh and NB College Principal N. Shitaljit attended the program. N. Shitaljit said that the workshop was organized to ensure that National Education Policy (NEP) is fully implemented in Manipur. And now let's take a look at the sports news. DTO District Transport Officer Bishnupur Hemochandra Irengbam flagged off a cycle rally to mark Road Safety Month at Kaino Thongka today as part of the month-long cycle rally which began on January 17th, organized by Bishnupur District Police and Transporters Driver Council on the theme Sarak Suraksha Jeevan Raksha. Chairperson of Bishnupur Municipal Council Maniyaima, Superintendent of Police Bishnupur Priyadarshini Laishram, Additional SP Law and Order Loikam Lanmyo, Additional SP Operations O Wangkomba, Bishnupur District Police personnel, members of Transporters Driver Council and staff of Haikak Water Service took part in the cycle rally. And now, before we wrap up, the top news headlines once again. Top priority of the government is providing better health care, says Chief Minister Biren. Issue on real indigenous people is still unclear, says MLA KH Joy Kishan. Three BRTF officials killed in road mishap near Sinam village. Police commando successfully rescued 3 laborers kidnapped by KNLA. And MP Leichemba Sanajauba bats for inclusion of Meitei Mayek in currency note. And that's all for the English news at 6:30 p.m. Thank you for watching.